bad vision.
You give me like a
3, 2, 1. I know you see somehow the world will change.
I gave you a thumbs up.
wait, what's it look? Okay, welcome back to Ads on Air. We're so glad to have you here. Today, we will be talking about AI in advertising. Bit of a hot topic. You know, everyone's talking about AI. You hear it in your classes, you hear it in the news, you hear it everywhere. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today, because I think this is something that ad students should be aware about and be having conversations about it. So yeah. Anyways, I'm Alyssa Gill. I am the president of Ad Club, and pass it over to Gabby.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I am the editor for this podcast. So, yeah, pass it over to Jenny.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I am the planner for this podcast. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Yay, we're a fun time. The Three Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers today.
Taking over your YouTube screen or Spotify, whichever you pick.
This
Yes.
is true.
We have a total of 20 viewers on our last episode.
Yeah!
So let's get those 20 back times 20
Oh, yeah.
for this episode. But yeah, let's talk AI. Jenny, take it away.
All right. So, obviously, like you said, AI is huge right now, taking over the world. But how does it affect each of us personally? Because we have lives outside of the advertising industry and stuff. So, how would you guys think that AI and all that stuff has affected you personally?
So in like many ways, I feel like personally my brain is a little fried because like obviously everyone uses not everyone, but a lot of people use ChatGPT. I've been trying to use it less and it's been helping. Like I literally have been trying to rewire my brain to like be able to do the things that ChatGPT like carried for me. I think it is like a very useful tool, but in moderation and like in the ways that you use it. So like it's been helpful for like making campaigns and like generating images. I've been using like Midjourney and stuff, but using it to like fully take over like tasks that you can fully do yourself is like not the move, which I have learned.
Yeah, I
But-
agree.
Yeah.
I guess, like, for me, AI is, like, all around, like, not even just in my, like, schoolwork, but, like, even just on social media. As, like, on TikTok, I see something.
You saw that video with the rabbits on the trampoline. I know you guys
Yes,
did.
yes.
And
I
thought
didn't
that-
believe it. Let me make that clear.
The amount of reposts I saw on it, I'm like, wait a minute, then I check again, they're
Bro.
all gone.
Yeah. Have you guys been seeing the Jake Paul?
Yes, I've seen so much of those.
The
And he, like,
Jake Paul
even
makeup
made
videos.
He even made a video, like, with him with makeup.
I just saw that. He was
Yeah.
like, guys, this is not okay. Y'all are like defaming my whole entire family. And then he like starts putting makeup on his
Yeah.
That's insane.
It was a
love
funny,
that.
it was a funny response, but like
Yeah.
it's so stupid. It's gotten so like unnecessary.
That
but
one trend with like the I'm so lit right now. Okay. You don't remember that? It would be a picture and then the picture starts like moving.
No.
Okay.
I'm really trying. I'm like really
I
trying to
did
think.
too.
I'll
Okay.
show you guys later. That's insane.
Yeah, send it to us and we'll put it right
There, where those hands are.
I'm
so lit right now.
Okay.
But, like, wait, you can go.
No, you got that.
Okay.
Okay.
But in all reality, I think it has become very relevant, and I mean, can be helpful, but only if feel like if you're using it in the right way. But I feel like it's just using it in the wrong way. But like personally for me, I feel like I need to do better with that. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There have been many times, especially in like sometimes school, finite, I definitely tried to use it. Doesn't work for finite. In case all
Dang
any
it.
of you guys, I know. But I've noticed it's definitely more of a tool than, I don't know, tool to help you do your work, not do the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's where people have a communication or like a misconception about it, where I'm pretty sure all of our teachers and professors tell us like, don't use AI for like your projects and stuff. Like if you're using AI to write an essay,
Yeah.
don't do that.
No.
But I think sometimes what I do is I write an essay, then I put it into ChatGPT and it grammar checks it, and then based off said grammar checks, I grammar check my own words. That's what I mean for.
See, like that's a good way to use it.
That's like it being a tool and stuff. But yeah, overall, how do you get into today's topic? How do we feel about AI in advertising?
So this is an interesting topic because AI is very much becoming a reality in agencies and stuff. I've seen it, and like, you know, at the end of the day, these agencies are businesses. I feel like in the beginning of like the push of AI, like agencies were like, no, like this is disrupting creativity, but then it started becoming a part of like business and sales, and like you can't fall behind on that stuff. So they're trying to use it within the agencies. And I think I think it's like disrupting creativity. I think
Very well said.
it's disrupting creativity and will continue to, but if it's used in the wrong way again. Because again, our brains feed and constantly like are learning and shaping itself, and when it's like not having those like connections of like thinking of an idea yourself, then like your brain will forget how to do it. So I think it is really helpful in like doing things quickly and more efficiently, especially with like within the non-creative side of advertising, like within like, oh, can you organize this data and help me build this, blah, blah, blah. I think that is like helps with like efficiency and stuff, but I think it just is, people need to be very, very wary. Sorry, that was kind of a tangent.
No, you're good.
I feel like the result of it will be like people will more want like an actual authentic ad, whereas if it's like AI, like clearly it's AI, whereas they want
People
something
get mad
real.
at AI ads. Definitely. We'll definitely get into that later, but sorry to cut you off. Yeah, overall, I feel like there's positive to it, which can be enhanced, and negative, which could totally hurt. So for specific brands, I've noticed that some of them use it in a positive way, and other ones it completely destroys who they are and what they stand for and stuff like that. And it's just shown through how people feel about it and all the feedback and everything. So like you said, I think it's very important to be aware of how you're using it and what you're using it to represent. So
yes,
before we jump into actual examples and everything, I came up with a sub-segment, and I think this is very important to like kind of just keep us all in the loop and see what's up. So the current name is called Ad World Updates. So it's just like current things that are going on, basically like pop culture, like let's run it. Talking about stuff that's going on in the ad agency and like all this stuff, and advertisement industry is what I should say. And when I came up with this, I was like, this name's kind of not that good. So the best name that someone DMs the ads, hold up. Oh my God, I'm blanking.
You got it. Come on.
Cut that out.
I will keep that in.
No, you won't. So the name's kind of mad, but the first person to DM the Ad Club account on Instagram with a good name, that name will be used. So we're gonna
or in the comments.
Either one. We'll see them. We will talk about it and we'll pick the best name. So you'll be featured if you get that name. But let's get into the segment. First off, Cracker Barrel. What's going on with Cracker Barrel? You guys have seen it.
I haven't.
Really?
Wait, didn't they try to like make their design super modern and then people hated it?
Look at this.
They like fired. Yeah.
Their like head designer.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, so like comparing this, I think this is like I don't see anything wrong with this, TBH. This is horrible.
Oh, I feel like
horrible.
I talked about this in my class. It like comes down to like positioning and knowing who our audience is. Like, do you think people are going to Cracker Barrel really are into modern designs and like
I don't even think this is modern. I'm giving bank from that.
yes,
Yeah.
This is
it's giving
screaming
bank.
Wells Fargo to me.
Yes, and it's like, where's the character that Cracker Barrel's like Cracker Barrel's so
It
much
almost just,
character, and then you
looks
just
like
lost
a
it.
sticker because without the
does.
guy, it just doesn't look like Cracker Barrel.
I hate that they took away the bean.
Was there reasoning behind it? They're trying to capture like a
I have
younger
no idea.
audience. Okay.
I honestly don't have a clue, but yeah, they based on this article, they did not. People didn't like it, and
Mhm.
I'm people. I didn't like it,
Yeah.
so
Boo.
yeah, not fun.
Thumbs
not
down
Fun.
from
Yeah.
us.
Gets a doom. Next one. We're going into football. Gabby, I'm gonna hand this to you. What are your thoughts on Bad Bunny doing the halftime show?
I didn't really hear about it until like I got on TikTok or actually TikTok, and it was like, oh, like big announcement. Like it was this family, and they were like really not excited for whoever's gonna be, but then they were like, oh my gosh, it's Bad Bunny. They're like these big fans, and I was like, I mean, I don't really listen to Bad Bunny that much, but I'm really excited to see what he does because the previous ones, they've been really good. Like last year was what?
I
Oh,
loved
Kendrick. It was
last year's.
Kendrick, and
Yeah.
it was so good.
It was so
amazing.
good. The Weeknd gave me a
And
headache.
SZA. Oh yeah, wasn't he? He had like the camera and like was running.
I
Yeah,
he liked that one.
I have liked the past ones. I'm like back on the couch singing the songs, and my parents are like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Y'all wouldn't get it. Y'all wouldn't get it."
I loved Rihanna's. Rihanna's was great.
Oh yes, the pregnancy.
People were
announcement.
mad
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
I'm like, girl, no, that's my girl. Love
not
Rihanna.
too much of my girl.
Mm-mm.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I think it was very smart for them to pick Bad Bunny. I mean, I know that for Super Bowl you do absolutely for free. Like it's just purely promotion. They don't pay anything, like you get everything. I think it was very smart to expand their national demographic because I know the NFL is doing a lot of more international games. I think there's like 7 that's not in the U.S.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I think that was a smart play because he's up there in like top artists in the world. I think like
Yeah.
at least 3.
Yeah.
So
Attracting a larger audience, I think, is important. And I know who Bad Bunny is. I think he's great, and I know he's super popular. So
huge.
Yeah.
despite all the backlash he got, which is whatever, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's a cool move, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to see the halftime show and all the commercials.
Not gonna lie, I saw something. I think it was AI actually that said it was gonna be Adele, and then I got really upset.
No.
Why?
I would love to see Adele.
Oh, I thought you
It
were
was
like,
fake.
Adele.
No, I love
Yes, I
Adele.
love
She's
Adele.
probably gonna be my top 5 this year for artists.
Fire.
Yeah, but Bad Bunny's great. Lastly, kind of spinning off football-ish a little bit. So for the strictly in advertising, Taylor Swift dropped a new album. I know you guys know it.
I've not even listened to it.
I
I
kn-
just heard it's bad.
Yeah, I've
Have you
been
listened?
getting. I only listen to like the one that's canceled, and I've never really gotten on the Taylor train except for her like early era. But I have been seeing so much backlash. They were like, people are like dogging on billionaires, and I'm kind of here for it. No, but if it were good, then people would not hate on her as much. But it's not. It's not really that good.
No,
So-
I will claim myself as a Swiftie. I've seen a bunch of just like I was very confused by her promotion. There was a lot. And I was very confused.
I didn't see it personally from her, but I know when the album cover came out, we talked about it in the last podcast, that all like every single brand changed their like profile picture to the
I saw
to
Wawa did it. I'm
to the
like,
colors.
Wawa.
I saw
You know Wawa.
like
Oh, I know
so
Wawa.
many
I know
brands,
Wawa
like
well.
even for just a day, they changed it to the like the orange and what is it, like a light
Something.
light blue.
See, I didn't see
green.
I didn't see any of this. Like,
Oh really?
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
I just saw when like Travis and Swift got married or engaged.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Brands also, like, almost every brand commented on that too.
Yeah.
But
So overall, I think that's a pretty good update from Ad World Updates. Woohoo! I think we're doing well. A mix, very big mix. But yeah, let's go back to AI. So, what is AI? We all know that it stands for artificial intelligence, but the Google definition, this was wordy. So if I stutter, just pretend I didn't. The application of See, already.
There we go.
let me do it.
You got that?
Okay. The applications of computer systems able to perform tasks or produce output normally requiring human intelligence, especially by applying machine learning techniques to large collections of data. Okay.
So when I see that, I get nerded out and I like freak out because what does that mean? So how do we make that simpler?
Gabby, I feel like this is like
I feel like I feel like simple terms.
She said gulp.
Yeah, simple terms, a system to help you achieve any task. I
Okay, that's
guess.
so much simpler.
Like you don't need all
Yeah.
those words.
we all know what AI is.
Artificial intelligence.
There you go. That's the thumbnail.
Actually, artificial intelligence.
So why do we think it's gaining so much popularity? Like, where did it come from? When do we think that it all of a sudden just like boomed? I don't even know how I would answer this question.
I think it, I could go on and on about this, so I'm going to keep it short.
I'm gonna let you go. It's your podcast. We're here to have a good time.
So I would just say it's all about convenience and the way that our world the way our world is shaping, like we are all lacking time, I feel like. We're all working harder, we're all lacking time, and like everything that can
Hustle culture is
everything that
in.
can provide us convenience, people grab up because they don't have time as much as they used to before, and these tools make things quicker.
Yeah.
And it's like, why not do something the easier way, It was always think harder, not think smarter. What is it?
Think smarter, not harder.
there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's really coming into play. I think COVID, like post-COVID, I don't know like why, but I think that really shot it up. I noticed because it's been like huge in the last like year and a half. Even I'd go with that.
Yeah, AI has gone back like way longer than we actually think, but like I think it's very much actually been good now. Like, do you guys remember when Will Smith, that video of him eating spaghetti was like,
yes.
That was like kind of the benchmark for like advertising. Maybe you can find it and like
Yeah, I
put it
know
in.
what you're talking
It
about.
was like
Put that in.
someone, I feel like it was during COVID, they were like put into an AI prompt generator and it was like make Will Smith like eating a bowl of spaghetti and it looked terrible. He had like a million hands and like it wasn't even going in his mouth. And then someone did it recently and it was like, that
Really
looks
good.
way too real. I'm scared. Like it hasn't been that long, but
Oh, you know what I should have put in here? I should have made it like real or AI.
I've been
that
I've
would've
been
been
failing
fun.
at those recently.
Dude, I'm not good at them.
And it's actually really scary.
That'll be the
But-
next Ad World update, even though that's not even an update. But yeah, no, some of them look like insanely real.
Yeah,
Like the Jake Paul videos.
those are so funny. I love those.
How do we think, or like, how has it been proven and stuff like that? Because as we described in the last episode, here there are two different types of tracks you can take for advertising, creative and planning. How do we think that AI has affected both planning tracks? I think I can start with the creative track. Pretty obvious. It has taken over creativity to some extent due to convenience. Yeah, that's like straight up. So people will like ask it for ideas and then just take it all the way with that. I'd go with.
Yeah, I would just say I'm on the creative track. And I think really rooting your work in something that comes from you is important. Obviously, using AI to aid you in that process, I think is really helpful. Again, for like image generation and like helping you brainstorm. But like, if you're not even trying to like think about it in the beginning, then it's like, you're not going to make something great, you know? And you want to be able to like show these companies, these agencies that you want to work at, that you can make good work, and that comes from the brain. So that's what I would say about creative. But you're planning, right?
I'm creative.
Oh, you're creative too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, I bet planning that would just be like helping with like data and like writing stuff out. But yeah.
Just overall making it easier.
Mm-hmm.
What are kind of like, this is all kind of general and all intertwines with each other, but what are some positive aspects of using AI in advertising, do we think?
I guess it can like help you get like a head start. Like, well, you first create your own idea, and then I guess if you need help adding on to it, maybe using that to like make your idea better or something like that. I feel like that would be useful.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree with that very much. I think there are definitely ways. One of these ads I saw used AI and kind of like went in a joking manner and stuff like that. That was one way I thought it was positive, like using it to its advantage, where it's like AI bad, yeah, and then like you make fun of it. So I've been seeing that a lot. That's very popular. I definitely think coming up with ideas, not finishing the ideas, is very like it's there to kind of help you guide it, but you're supposed to do most of the work.
Yeah. I think it really has helped with like efficiency and getting things done quicker, which is important, especially with like deadlines and stuff. So, and we know in advertising you can work those long hours. So,
yeah. What about negative? The obvious. What do we got?
yeah, I feel like we kind of touched on that. Just like losing the ability to do the things that AI is doing for you. It's just like a dangerous but like helpful tool. So to use it carefully and sparingly.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's a good segue into our next segment, which is the actual examples. So first, before I show them, are there any brands or major companies that stick out to you that we know have used AI prominently?
Like in advertising?
Yeah.
First thing that came to mind was, I mean, it is an AI company, so of course they use AI, but there was like 3 different AI Super Bowl ads last year.
I didn't even know that.
Really?
Uh-oh. Google Gemini.
We're feeling that real AI.
Yeah.
Google Gemini. Oh, they weren't like made with AI, but it was like it was like Google Gemini. That actually was my favorite ad.
What was that one again? I remember like.
Go watch the Super Bowl pod. It was basically. I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at the camera. But basically it was like Google Gemini. He was like talking to like the thing on his phone, and it was like, Gemini, help me prepare for this interview. And she's like, tell me about a time that you like experienced like hardship or like went through all these questions. And it like went through how he like raised his daughters and like how he has experience from that. And it was so sweet. Aww. And then at the end, like he had his interview.
Did he get the job?
I think so. Killed it.
Good job.
Yeah, but then there was like a ChatGPT one, and it was like, it was not as heartfelt. It was very techie.
I didn't even know they had one. They don't need
they really
ads,
don't.
But whatever.
Yeah.
What was the other one, if you remember?
I'm not sure, but it was another like techie, very techie type.
Is it
deal.
A battle, do we think, between ChatGPT and Gemini? Or is ChatGPT like way up there?
There's like different types of like assistants. There's like the Copilot for Microsoft for Gemini, and then just ChatGPT. But there's also so much stuff with AI, like Grammarly's AI now.
Yeah.
Basically is
that
Grammarly.
made me so mad when I saw that. I've been using Grammarly since I was like in elementary school.
But
Yeah,
But now
wouldn't
I can't.
was it not always AI?
I guess it was like a form of AI, but I think
Yeah.
they've
It never
made
got
it more.
flagged.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
now more AI incorporated.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, the first one that came to my mind, we'll talk about it later, was Coca-Cola.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember that. They did their Christmas ads in AI,
Mm-hmm.
and
So-
it was kind of sad.
We'll get very sad. Joe Glennon was not happy about that one, I remember. Yeah, we'll get into that. But the first contender of our example is Heinz. I had no clue that they did this.
I love Heinz advertising.
I love Heinz, period. As it says literally there, Jenny loves ketchup. Yes, I do. Yes, I really do. I was the kid that would put ketchup on anything. Get grossed out. I don't care.
Like,
That
what
was
about
me.
like a chocolate chip cookie?
Oh, I mean, I'd eat it.
She said, "Oh."
Yeah, so Heinz sponsored the podcast, please.
Wait, please tell me you don't put ketchup on your steaks.
Is that not normal?
That is not
No!
normal.
Are you for real? Are you for real?
Is that not normal, girl? No, it's not normal.
Uh-oh.
Hey, that's okay.
Ugh. Yikes. I legit thought that was normal. I've been doing that since I was little, and I will do it again. So now if I go to a steakhouse, I won't do it. Thank you.
You still probably will.
Yeah, probably.
She does it in the steakhouse.
I'll send you guys a picture of my plate next time I go. But yeah,
Please.
I think this was a positive example. But Heinz, they're from their website, we believe if you love something, you should go all in. In the 150 plus years of going all in our makeup products, we've inspired thousands of stories of people going all in to show how much they love them, which is fun. How much I love ketchup in my steakhouse. Yeah. I said, let's watch this ad. Let's see what fun thing they came up with. What's the
Build a
ad?
website you love with Wix.
We had Wix last time too.
Where your words
AI.
Yeah, you're right. This makes me laugh. I love that.
I
think
kinda
this
I just love how
confused.
you're confused.
A little bit.
So it's basically like they didn't put, you know, the Heinz campaign where they like asked people to draw ketchup
Oh yeah.
and they like drew Heinz.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like the same idea where like they gave the model, like the AI model, give me ketchup, and of course they gave him
Oh,
Heinz.
all of them are
Okay.
Heinz. Yeah,
That
that
makes
just
sense.
shows the brand has like so much reputation, and like when you think of ketchup, you think of Heinz.
Mhm.
So they really incorporated that, and I thought that was very clever. And I also found it very clever that they literally said we're using AI, and this is like a test with AI.
Mhm.
So I think that was a very creative way to use said AI. What do you guys think?
Yes, I agree, because I feel like where things get tricky is when people get a little upset is when the whole ad itself is made with AI,
Yeah.
like every single aspect. But this is kind of just showing how they used it in a more subtle, not subtle way, but like
Funny way, I feel
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
The music made me laugh. I won't lie. I was chuckling over here.
I love that like goofy Heinz
Yeah.
attitude.
Yeah, they're like, this is weird.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. Number 2, the bad one that I already mentioned, Coca-Cola.
Hello. Coca-Cola. Hello.
So I already talked about it a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna watch the Christmas one. What do you guys think? What were your initial reactions about it?
So did you guys actually see it like on your TVs and stuff?
I first saw it in Joe's class,
Mm-hmm.
and then I saw it on TV.
Yeah, I saw it like multiple times on like streaming platforms. And I would always be the one to be like, guys, this is AI.
hey!
And it like says in the like fine print in the bottom of the ad,
It does say that.
but if it weren't, and when I'm around people who, when I don't say it, they don't realize. They just see a Coke ad. Your parents aren't gonna realize that's not a Coke ad. So like, is it just like us who really care about it? Like the ad students who like will actually like look at it? Or is it like...
That's a good question.
I mean, I feel like I even noticed it was AI. Like, there's no way polar bears are like doing all of this, and the truck with the lights in the North Pole. And I was like, guys, this is not real. And
Yeah,
then,
but it was like a almost exact replica of an old Coke like
ad. Yeah.
but like this time AI. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
What's it even called? Secret Santa. I'm overwhelmed.
All I have to say is I love Coke, and I can't dog on my girl too much because I worked with her all summer. But I don't know. I think it's really the faces.
I was gonna say, once I saw the people, I'm like, that's AI.
Yeah. But again, like, how many people really notice and really care?
The Santa fingers, like, if that was even him.
Yeah. Is that actually the real Santa Claus?
Is that him? Yeah, like that gave it away for me. And I feel like it gets to a point where it's obvious. Like once the music was like, I was bopping over here, but then it was like, 'tis the season. And I was like, okay.
Wait. I think the music is the same as the original.
Is it ruined? Is it ruined? Stop
It might be because like I don't think.
Well,
I wonder if like the like sound effects were AI, because like the sound of like the snow crunching and like the clapping and like the pop of the soda.
But I
don't
feel like
know.
the message is there. I mean, it's still a nice ad if it was real, but it's not. But
I feel like
it
you
is-
like it.
I like how it's all like warm and like family centered and there's Santa, but it is AI and
And I think
It's kind of
people,
hard.
like, I forgot to mention this point before. AI is taking a lot of people's jobs. And that's a big factor. Like, the creative team, the budget on that was probably significantly less than it would have been with the whole creative team.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes into play, too.
Mm-hmm.
Of the bad about AI.
It's definitely scary. And
It's spooky season.
it's happening, but also at the same time, you have to be able to know how to use the tool to also not lose your job.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Exactly.
Because it's all about the prompter. AI can't be anything without the prompter.
Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. All right. Number 3. This one shocked me a little bit. Nike.
didn't know
when
about
I
this.
first saw this, I was like, oh, okay, Nike. Because I feel like they're so big and they have a very like specific niche that they go for of like we talked about it last pod. That kind of vibe. And when I first heard that they used AI, I was like, oh, okay, kind of like going a little bit like out of it, but also like being relevant. So if one of you guys wants to read this, because I don't want to mess it up.
I don't know if I'm gonna get out of frame because of this. In one of its most recent campaigns, Nike collaborated with renowned director Gibson Hazard. That's kind of a cool last name. To create a groundbreaking AI-driven advertisement. The project involved generating over 5,000 images using Midjourney, an AI-powered tool known for its ability to create visually stunning imagery, and so on.
Woo! Yeah,
I feel like Nike just doesn't need AI.
That's
They have
kinda
such
what
a
I was-
good brand.
exactly. That's why I was shocked, to be honest.
I feel like you could say that about like any brand though.
Yeah.
It's more like, will they jump on the train or will they not?
the
you
holiday
know?
train with the
The
polar bears.
holiday train. Will they jump on the Coke train?
'Tis the season.
season.
It is still October.
Guys, I listened to Christmas music last week.
As you should.
Oh.
Oh, you're a hater. When do you start listening to Christmas
Only for
music?
one day.
Literally like after November or like after Thanksgiving.
No, this is really early for me, but I was like thinking of a Justin Bieber. I was like looking at Justin Bieber and then I was like, I love
one
his Christmas
does.
album.
Mhm.
So then I played one of the Christmas album songs from Justin Bieber and then it like recommended me like all the Christmas songs and I just kept listening.
Yeah, we're like, wait, it's kind of good. Yeah, so let's watch this ad. Let's see what's up.
Nice landing. Welcome to the factory. Now hold on. We've been making the sickest shoes for years, and I'm here to show you how. Look at all those shoes, man. You see that machine? Invented by Travis himself. One of a kind. Before your shoes went through it, they was pure chocolate. I bet you never seen a shoe this sweet. Let's go. Look out! Oh, the rare cocoa cactus, where we get our chocolate from. And when you look at that, the first one ever grown. Anyway, check this out. Now that's more like it.
Damn it. Damn, Dennis. Third time this week, bro. Oh. Welcome to the factory.
I think that was sick.
I liked it.
I like that.
That was like phenomenal.
It kind of gives the vibes of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I think
Yes.
that's the vibe, right? Because they
Yeah.
had like the golden ticket.
I
Yeah.
was a little. I like it. I thought it was cool. I think it's very good for Travis's brand and kind of goes more with him than Nike, which makes more sense because it was posted by Travis. So, but I was a little confused on what the message is. But now that you say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I'm like, okay, yeah, like I saw that, but I'm like, what is that relevant for?
Like it's just like the story,
fun?
just for fun. Maybe
I thought it was.
I
cool,
don't know,
though.
but I feel like no matter what Nike does to like promote these like huge like collaborations, like they're sold out every time. And
we can do a whole episode on Nike at
Yeah,
this point.
I think we
They're
should.
crazy.
but
Comment
think this
below if you would
was-
want to see that.
I don't know how much AI and like human involvement there was. I feel like there was a lot of human involvement.
Mm-hmm. See those like
But like 5,000 images, that's crazy. That had to also be a lot of work for
yeah, like
the people.
I think there was a clear difference. I know we did just watch it. There was a difference between that and the Coke ad,
Mhm.
and it was pretty clear. Like I feel like this one there was still like human thought into it, and like something kind of went behind it.
Yeah.
And the other one was just give me an ad,
yeah.
kind of. Like, do you agree?
Yeah, I think that I mean, I don't know how well the Coke ad did. I think it was like fine for just like a holiday ad, but like this, I just think this was like cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was sick.
I agree. I think this is an example of could be positive to some, negative to others, but I think it's a good way to use AI to enhance your work because that brings us to our last mini segment, I'd say, how to use AI to enhance your work. So which of these ads do we think AI was used to the best of its ability? Like which one used AI the best?
I would think the Nike ad because
Yeah.
I just feel like they actually put people's minds and like their thoughts into it, and then they kind of went off of that. But
Yeah.
I feel like, as you said, the Coca-Cola ad, just like their prompt was just give me an ad that represents Coca-Cola, and then it just like gave them the ad from a long time ago and just made it better, and
Mhm.
it wasn't really that.
What would you say
Impressive.
your answer is?
I would say I'm gonna go different. I really like that last one, but I was gonna say Heinz because I just like the way they did it. It was simple, and it just not repositioned, but it like reinforced. That's what I was looking for. Reinforced their positioning that they are the only and best ketchup out there. And like they really use who they are to their like advantage, and they recognize it. And I think that's important when you're building
Yeah.
your brand.
I agree. I was also going to say Heinz because I really like the fact that they made it like blatantly obvious. Like we asked AI this.
Mhm.
I think that took a spin on how it's usually used and not like making the work so it's hidden, but like it is AI from like it literally says straight like we asked AI, and I think that's very creative. Kind of it's almost making fun of it in a way, but not in the same time, and I just thought it was really clever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but overall, those were very good ads. The two. Overall, I think we should like somewhat like end it off with tips on how to successfully use AI in your work for a positive way. So number one, definitely we have to stay creative. Like we said about this whole podcast, AI and chat and Gemini and all this stuff, it's a tool to help you. It is not meant to do the work for you, which we saw in those examples, compared and contrast. There are ways where it can guide you and start the ball rolling, but it should not push it all the way down the hill. It should just, like, their human thought, nothing's going to beat it. And yeah, those were just some examples. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that like we as like human beings, we've been like building and like growing our brains. Like our brains aren't even fully developed yet.
I'm not 25.
No, we're not
my frontal
25
lobe is
yet.
not developed yet.
And like everything you do to enrich your brain is like what helps you like think, and I think it's important to remember that things like this could potentially be damaging.
That's a good way of looking at it.
But again, I'm not fully anti-AI. Like, I still use it to benefit my work, but in ways that aren't. Do this whole assignment for me. I'm not even going to read it, you know? Write this entire essay, and I'm not even going to read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what I would say.
I feel like just using it, not, but like literally basically what you said, just not using it for like everything, but in small amounts and try to control how much you use of it and what you use it on. I feel like that's what I would say. So.
Yeah. It's basically all kind of the same point, but like sub points.
Yeah.
I would suggest personally use it for brainstorming and use it to be organized. It's a tool, like I've said 30 times, it's a tool to help you, but I use AI for organization purposes. Like, I have been meaning to have ChatGPT make me a budget plan for the longest time.
Oh, that's good.
Smart.
And like a meal
Yeah.
plan and stuff like that. I'm just like trying to give me like a set of how I should live my life, but it's not gonna live my life for me.
Yeah.
It's giving me an outline, giving me a
Mhm.
guideline, something like that. So organization and stuff like that, it can help me like plan my schedule so that I can do this. So
All right, can you scroll down for us? So how do we think AI is going to affect the future of advertising industry? I forgot to bring something up that I think is like a big topic for like business leaders. Agencies are worried about their employees using like external AI softwares because that's like client information that they could potentially be like submitting into these like AI generators to like help them, but like that means it's going out into the algorithm. And like that is like protected client information. And
so it's basically breaking
It's-
privacy rules.
I think, but it's like, I don't know if it's privacy or if it's just like now the algorithm that potentially another agency is using is learning off of what we're like using it for, you know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just think that's a lot of like agencies are now like building their own like internal AI platforms. Like WPP has their own internal AI software. I'm sure Publicis has their own, all the big like conglomerates, the big holding companies. That's what it is. But yeah.
That's a very good point. Very good point. So overall, be careful.
Mhm.
Be careful. But how AI is going to affect the future of advertising, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of in, like, obviously there's two ways you can go good or bad, like, pretty
No
much.
in between.
No, but I think I can't tell if people are getting smarter about it like they did with Heinz and stuff, or if they're using it more often in convenience. Like, I really don't know if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it's like this and it's starting like to fork. Am I like out of frame or something?
You're like
You're,
you're
like,
you're
away
cutting
from-
out of the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
you're good.
Italian, so I talk with my hands very much. Should I repeat?
No,
No,
I think
it was fine.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think you're
sorry. Yeah, I cannot tell. So, what do you guys think?
Well, I think, actually, I really don't know, but I think there's going to be some sort of meeting point for how they're going to use it and how much they should be using it. Like, I feel like there's going to be a restraint or something, but I think it's going to be more of an internal thing with their own, like, companies, I guess.
Yeah, I get what
Type
you're
thing.
saying.
But that's how I see it playing out.
Yeah. All right. Well, what is up next for the pod? We've covered AI. We've covered the basics of advertising. Did a little summer recap.
Yeah. I think some ideas will be generated soon. Not with AI. That's from my brain.
Will be generated soon.
Yeah, didn't even mean to say it like that. But stay updated with us. And like I said at the beginning, if you have a better name for Ad World updates, comment, DM us, and you might be featured. So
Yes, in the comments, rename that segment. Also, let us know what you want to hear. We want to hear, or we want to talk about what you guys want to hear. And also, if you want to be in the podcast, let us know. Because we would love to have some more people on the pod.
oh yeah. Love to extend our 3 Musketeers.
We're missing our 4th today.
Yeah. We didn't get so many responses. And then I opened a text late. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry to
It
whoever
happens.
was. But yeah, anyways, anything else?
Not that
I need to
can
go
think
make that
of.
budget plan. I'm going to
Time to go
steakhouse
make
after this.
budgets. Time to go make my travel itinerary in ChatGPT. But with that, thank you for joining us. We are Ads on Air, and we will see you next time.